But what I was gonna say before that is now it looks like Jace is the type of person to where if he ever seen this video for me saying he might have anger issues for lashing out on random people, then he would come at me. You get what I'm saying? Like just that's just all it takes type shit. And you can't really let people control your emotions like that. Cause then they have control over you. Like you got people really having you crash out. Like that shit crazy to me. You really like a puppet at this point. No disrespect, of course.
People who ain't going out tonight. I'm just gonna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room.
Today we're watching Why Nobody Likes Iayze Anymore. Now I've been wanting to watch this video for a long time. I just keep forgetting. But it's gonna be a quick one because this is only 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. If you like the video, like the video. Chill out. Yo, niggas will watch Death Note once and then make that shit their whole personality.
If you grew up somewhere in the South, or just really if you went to a public school with trash teachers and bathrooms with no doors on the stalls, then you know what I'm talking about when I say there are certain kids that you will encounter throughout your time in school. You have these special kids who are very obsessed with colorful things like Five Nights at Freddy's or Minecraft or anime that probably really low-key shouldn't be around other kids if, you know, we're just being real. And you probably just end up avoiding them at all costs. You have teachers that for no reason at all make it their life's mission to make every student in their class have as miserable as a time at school as possible. And then you have that
yeah, it do be that mean ass teacher for no reason. Like we understand you hate your life, bro. like we get it. You went to school for 4 years and then you chose this. Like don't take that shit out on me.
one kid that's always getting in the fights, at any point in time just completely loses it in class, starts throwing desks, cussing out the teacher. It just seems like no matter what, they're always angry at everyone and everything.
It be them badass
like
unhinged
one of those
kids
grew up to be Rat Kid himself, Jace.
Nah, don't do my nigga like that, bro. That's crazy.
We had a graph of all the underground beefs within the past 2 to 3 years. Jace would probably take up 70% of that chart. I'm not gonna act like Jace is being absolutely horrible for no reason. A lot of the times people just like diss or sneak diss him just because I guess they think it's fun or because they just want to start stuff and they know they'll get a reaction out of him. It seems,
yeah, I guess that's fair. Niggas like they can't say nothing about Jace. If Jace hears anybody talking anything about him, it don't matter. I don't know, bro. I'm nah. He not like LTG. If you know a low tier god, that nigga will take something good you say about him. He's just that toxic of a person. Like, if you say something good about him, he'll still be like, "Why are you talking about me?" But a nigga like Jace, bro, 9 times out of 10, they just be talking shit about him. They be calling him a snitch and all type of shit. I don't know, man.
it's very obvious to
And then niggas be talking crazy about his kids. Like, bro, his kids is crazy, bro. Come on. Have some integrity.
me that Jace is trying to compensate for the snitching thing because his identity really depends on the whole hard body act and looking real in front of everyone else. The snitching thing would be a huge kind of, you know, contradiction in that character. Me personally,
I don't know, bro. If you hear how he tell the story, listen, I guess I'm just an advocate for snitching. Because I hear how Gunna snitched. I'm like, I mean, like, the nigga wanted his life. He up in his career. I ain't finna go down for some, you know what I mean? Like, cause if we really think about it, bro, the top boss, the top dude, you're setting this shit up. First of all, if I'm just like a little grunt and I got my own motion, like I'm not finna do as much time as you, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna name names and shit, but I'm for surely gonna say, oh, I had to do such and such, and like tell the honest truth about my side of the story. You feel me? What pertains to me? What's my business? You know? And that's all he really did. Like he told the niggas why he was in that predicament. From my knowledge, he ain't say like too much anyway. It wasn't even really that deep. But yeah, well, I'm talking about Jace. And then 6ix9ine, it's like, bro, them niggas tried to really do him. Like they tried to do that nigga crazy, bro. one of the dudes that was supposed to be his man's was fucking his girl. I don't know if he started doing that while she was in jail or he was in jail. But then I don't know, bro. Them niggas kidnapped him or something. It's like, bro, why am I not snitching on them? They're not my guys. I don't know them.
Personally, and for the majority of
Yeah, anyway, the point I was trying to make is that people trying to throw him under the bus, bro. He got two kids. Like, listen, if I got two kids and they little and they girls, bro, like, what are they gonna do without him? He's too young for his baby moms to really have motion like that. I know it. So he gotta provide for them somehow. Nigga like me finna snitch.
fans watching this video, we do not care, bro. It's like a very vocal subsection of people who for some reason care about stuff that happens in neighborhoods that they will never ever go to or have anything to do with, and they think it's a game every time someone in these neighborhoods gets hurt or something bad happens to the community. You have entire channels that document violence in these communities and profit off of it by presenting it as like this cool taboo thing. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but DJ Academic's entire career used to be
the war in Chirac. Yep.
Series where he would document all of the people getting hurt and passing away in Chicago, and he would make like little jokes about real people getting ended, like literally doing Spider-Man quips over these types of videos. And while most fans, me included, really do not care at all, some of these rappers have gone out of their way to call JACE a rat and say they would never work with him. And it's like, okay, bro, we really weren't caring about a Slime Cedo and JACE collab. So I understand why JACE.
Nah, that's OD. But that is crazy. But yeah, it's like, I don't know what I was gonna say, bro. You ever just talk, like you ever just start saying a bunch of words until you remember what you was trying to say? That's what I was doing, and it didn't work. So now we just sitting here with me trying to figure out what I was about to say, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah, I did. They basically try and blackball him. It's crazy. Like, you can't just. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but if I was the people trying to say like, oh yeah, he a snitch, I never do this, I like imagine working with a rat type shit, and this has nothing to do with you. Like, you're so far over here, and then you just like, you basically glazing at that point. So why wouldn't he come back at you? Why would you just not expect the smoke? Like, are you dumb? Well, what, you thought you was just gonna get away with that? No, especially when you're one of the dudes that's like listen, he exposed a certain group of individuals for messing with minors, and that shit came back true. So that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. You over here fucking with minors, but you worried about bro being a snitch. It's crazy. He's got their priorities fucked up.
JACE feels attacked on all fronts and pressured by all these different factors and people, but at a certain point, it just becomes inexcusable. For example, Xavier So Bass, who music-wise has transcended into a new plane of garbage. Like, this is the music they play to get Venom off.
Nah, bro, I need to react to one of these shits, bro, because they been talking crazy about this nigga.
But person-wise, he's a pretty cool and friendly kid, and JACE randomly lashed out at him and started attacking him for his life. Lifestyle. He's not
lifestyle.
One of us, if you catch what I mean. He didn't attack him because he
one of us
actually dissed him in a song or said something mean about him. He lashed out because he complimented someone else who did diss JACE, which is a crazy mindset to have, because at that point you can start lashing out at people for any reason, even people.
No, see, no, that's a stretch. That's kind of crazy. That's why I be thinking shit like JACE really has anger issues, bro. And he might see, this is what I'm talking about. Something like this, right? Something like, if he ever seen this video, obviously. Let me just start from where I was at. If somebody is fucking with your ops, bro, you don't just go and say, oh fuck, bro, he fucking with my ops. Do you really know him? Like, why would you come at him? That's basically the same as old buddy glazing you for snitching. It's like, it's the same shit. Technically, he's getting into him and Summers' beef. It's like, it's the same as you, or yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make sense for you to do that. Like, when were y'all ever even like in cahoots? When did that become your business is what I'm basically saying. But what I was gonna say before that is, now it looks like JACE is the type of person to where if he ever seen this video for me saying he might have anger issues for lashing out on random people, then he would come at me. You get what I'm saying? Like, just that's just all it takes type shit. And you can't really let people control your emotions like that, because then they have control over you. Like, you got people really having you crash out. Like, that shit crazy to me. You really like a puppet at this point. No disrespect, of course.
People who never even directly said or did anything wrong to you. And like, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's really loser behavior to start attacking someone because of their identity and who they choose to be with. The sad part is,
Yeah, and then that's crazy. Like, the diss is, oh, he's gay. Like, don't you like niggas? That's crazy that that's the roast.
JACE knows this is a problem. Like, he goes into full detail about his anger issues in this video, and it
See?
just seems like he knows that what he's doing is useless in the long run and just damages his reputation, but he honestly just has a hard time stopping. And if you want me to be honest, I know I'm about to offend a lot of y'all. I sympathize with JACE a lot more than Iayze teaches. Honestly, I feel like Iayze does and has done way worse and more annoying things than anyone else in the underground, but he gets away with it because he claims he has some sort of disorder. Regardless of if that's true or not, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. In both cases though, and I really need y'all to understand this, mental health is not an excuse to be a bad person. It explains why you do things, but it never justifies them. At some point, while JACE might still have fans, it seems like he'll just keep black.
I don't know, man. You tell that to the judicial system. Niggas be getting off on good behavior because they got, so psychological problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, man.
Blackballing himself from the industry, honestly, until no one
Like, Buddy did a drill. Like, we're not really gonna go into it, but Buddy did a drill on the whole high school and got a slap on the wrist, from my knowledge.
will work with him or book him just because they don't want to deal with his behavior, which is not something I really want to see happen.
I guess that's that, man. That's the end of the video. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the vibe, subscribe. Listen, I guess I'm just an advocate for snitching.